Good morning, children. Let's continue the class. So last maths class, what we learned is linear equation in one variable. So I explain once again what the meaning of each term. Linear means degree 1. Okay? Equation means any expression having an equal to sign. One variable, either x or y or z or any variable which you have learned in the earlier classes. So any expression having degree 1 is known as linear expression. Now equation. So even 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 is an equation because it has an equal to sign. But when we consider the linear means it should have a variable. Since only one variable equations we are discussing, x plus 1 is equal to 2. This is a linear equation or algebraic equation having one variable whose degree is 1. So it is known as linear equation in one variable. So this is what we learned last class. Then we learned how to find out the solution of the linear equations. So what do you mean by the word solution? The value of x which satisfies this equation. So what's the meaning of that satisfying? Since it is an equation, both the sides should be balanced. So when do you say it is balanced? That is, if I give, for example, x as 0. So when I give it 0 in the equation, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. This will not be equal to the right side number in the equation. I explained last class that it has two sides, LHS and RHS. It is already explained, okay? So, is 1 and 2 equal? No. When they are unequal, we say it is not balanced. Okay? It is not balanced. So, it should be a balanced equation. Then you can say it is a solution. So, how do we get the solution of this equation is, you take the 1 to the other side. Okay? So, it will change to, sign will change it to minus. So, we get the answer as 1. This is our solution part. Okay? So, this is what we stopped last class. Now, we will start with our exercise in the second chapter, 2.1. Okay? So, exercise 2.1, first question is, solve the following equations. First one is x minus 2 is equal to 7. Before I go to the solutions again, let me explain one more thing. You have equation means LHS and RHS. Okay? As I explained, equation has two sides, LHS and RHS. Okay? So when you change a positive sign from LHS to RHS, it will change it to negative. If you change a negative from LHS to RHS, it turns to be positive. If you take a multiplication term to the right side, it becomes division. If you take division to the right side, it becomes multiplication. These are the basic concepts which you learned in 6th and 7th standard. Please remember these concepts when you solve the linear equations. It's very important. Okay? So plus will change it to minus, minus will change it to plus, multiplication will change it to division, and division will change it to multiplication. Okay? This is what our basic concepts. So now look at this equation. X minus 2 is 7. I'm going to bring this term to the right side. So 2 is minus, right? Minus is taken to the right side. How does it change? It changes to positive. So we write x is equal to 7 plus 2. So that is x is equal to 9. This is our solution. Now, let me go to the second question. Second question is your homework. Okay? Now, move to the third sum. So, third question is given in as 6 is equal to z plus 2. Okay. Now we have the variable on the right side. Doesn't matter where the variable is there. You bring the constant along with the variable to the other side of the equation. Okay. So I have plus 2 here. I'm going to bring it to the other side of the equation. So z remains there. This becomes 6 minus 2. Okay. So what is the value of z? Is 6 minus 2, 4. So the solution is z equal to 4. Now, let's go to the fourth question. The sum 3 by 7 plus x is equal to 17 by 7. Okay. Now, you have to find the value of x. So, take 3 by 7 to the other side. I'm giving this arrow mark for you to understand. Okay, children? So, it is not compulsory that everyone should draw it. But whoever has a doubt that how does the sign change, please follow that. X is equal to 17 by 7. 3 by 7 is plus. When it takes to the other side, it becomes minus 3 by 7. Now both the numbers are rational numbers, but look at the denominator. They are same. So it is going to 17 minus 3 by 7. That is 14 by 7. So the answer is 2. So you can write x is equal to 2. This is the solution. Okay. So let's go to next questions. Now down from this exercise, your homeworks are question number 2, 5, 6. Okay. These are going to be your homework questions. Now look at the seventh sum. Okay, seventh sum is 2x by 3 is equal to 18. Now, listen carefully here, okay? this is 2 by 3 into x. You can take it in this way. Is equal to 18. Okay. So this is multiplied. The number is multiplied here. Okay. So when you take it to the other side, it becomes 18 by 2 by 3. Okay. So x is equal to, this we learned, when you divide rational numbers, multiply by the reciprocal. This you can cancel. So x is going to be 27. This is one way of doing it. Now, if not, those who find this difficult, you can take 2x by 3 is 18. Okay. First take the denominator number 3. This is divided here, right? So when you take it to the other side, it becomes multiplication. So because 3 is divided, you can easily identify that. When you take it to the right side, it becomes multiplication. Okay. Now 2 is multiplied with x. So when you take the 2 to the right side, it becomes division. You can cancel the 2 and 18. We get the same answer, 27. Okay. Either of the way you do it, don't write both. Any one you write it. Okay. Let me go to the 8th sum. Okay. That's going to be 1.6 is equal to y divided by 1.5. So here again the variable is on the right side. Y is divided by 1.5. Okay. So as I said in the beginning, when it is divided and you are bringing the number to the other side, it becomes multiplication. So 1.6 into 1.5, the y values. Therefore, the solution is 1.6 into 1.5 is 2.4. Yes. So 1.6 into 1.5 is 2.4. Your solution is, y value is 2.4. Now let's go to the ninth sum. Ninth question is 7x minus 9 is equal to 16. So you have combinations of multiplication as well as addition here. So just look at the number. How do we do it? So first you bring the 9 to the other side. It is minus 9. So when you take it to the other side, it becomes plus. So 16 plus 9, that's going to be 25. So this is 7x value. Okay. 7 is multiplied here. So when you take it to the other side, it becomes 25 by 7. So your solution is x is equal to 25 by 7. Now, 10th question. 14y minus 8 is equal to 13. Again, like the 9th question, to get the value of y, first you bring minus 8 to the right side. So, 14y is equal to 13 plus 8. So 14y is equal to 21. Again, 14 is multiplied here. So when you take the 14 to the right side, it becomes division. So 21 by 14. These number, both the 21 and 14, are the multiples of 7. So you can simplify this number to 7 3s are 21 and 7 2s are 14. So the solution becomes y is equal to 3 by 2. This is the solution. I hope it is clear. Let me go to the next question. That is 11th sum. That's your last question in this exercise. 17 plus 6p is equal to 9. Again, 17 is added here. Bring the 17 to the right side. It becomes 6p is equal to 9 minus 17. That is 6p is equal to minus 8. Please remember what you learned in 7th standard, the addition and subtraction of integers. 17 is a bigger number, 9 is a smaller number. So when you get the difference between the number, that's going to be minus 8. So p is equal to 6 is multiplied here. So it becomes minus 8 by 6. Again, both these numbers are multiples of 2. So you have to simplify this expression. That is going to be minus 4 by 3. So the solution is p is equal to minus 4 by 3. There is one more question. X by 3 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 15. Okay, so this is the question expression. X by 3 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 15, and this is the last question in the exercise. Okay, so here fractions are there, so do the calculations carefully. First, let us take the plus 1 to the right side. It becomes minus 1. So we can write x by 3 is equal to 7 by 15 minus 1. Okay. Again I say fractions, addition, subtraction, everything we learned last year in 7th standard. But be careful. So it is 1 here. Okay. The LCM is going to be 15. How many times 1 goes in 15 is 15 times. So 7 minus 15. That's going to be minus 8 by 15. So we are getting x by 3 is equal to minus 8 by 15. So when you divide, the left side 3 is divided. When you bring it to the right side, it becomes multiplication. So we write x is equal to minus 8 by 15 into 3. You can cancel 3 and 15 by 5. So the solution is x is equal to minus 8 by 5. This is the answer. Okay. So we have finished our first exercise in the second chapter.